Hey guys, it's Rabell Blondie MUA here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be showing you how I do a fill on my nails. So right here is the final look. They turned out super cute. And I just wanted to do a quick refill so my nails keep growing on top of the acrylic underneath. So here I'm turning on my drill and removing the gel nail polish. I already did one hand and this is my right hand. So I'm taking a drill with the nail drill, the e-file, whatever you want to call it, on around 5,000 RPM. And I'm literally just going and drilling non-stop on top of the nail just to remove the gel polish. And you need to make sure that the drill is constantly moving over the nail. You don't want to stay in one spot because then it'll damage the acrylic underneath. So you just keep going and then you drill around the nail just to make sure you get all the gel polish off, and you drill the edge just to make the edge seamless. And then here I'm going in with the other nail and I'm just going to be drilling it off. And you just keep making sure that you take backward forward motions with the e-file over the gel nail polish to make sure that the bottom comes out even. So you just keep going backwards and forwards over the nail as best you can. And I'm trying to, I tried really hard to film this for you guys. It was quite difficult. But here we go. I'm just filing back and forth just to make sure that everything is off the nail. And remember, my e-file or nail drill is only on 5,000 RPMs. And this is a cylindrical metal round drill bit. I believe it's fine grit. And I'm just going around the tip of the nail to make sure that everything is seamless and all of the paint is gone. This was a soak off gel nail polish, but if I were to soak it off, it would damage the acrylic underneath. So I just use the drill bit to dissolve it. And as you can see underneath, I have an ombre look. And once I drilled off all the gel nail polish, now I go ahead and I file everything just to make sure that everything is still shapely. And you want to make sure that the round edges that were bigger, that were near your cuticle, have now moved down since my nails have grown. So you want to make sure that those are now thinner lined, so it's not like a rounded tip or like a rounded edge near the middle of the nail. So I'm just filing everything, making sure that I get the desired shape that I want. Now I'm going to go in with my Alessi clear acrylic, a number 6 brush, and the acrylic monomer. I just poured into the cap there. I forgot there was a top on top of the acrylic monomer, or the acrylic liquid, whatever you want to call it. So I took that off. And I'm just pouring it into the cap because I don't need a lot. And I'm just going to dunk the brush in it to clean it. Once I cleaned off the brush, I'm going to start, you just take a drop of the acrylic and you just place it on the part of the nail that no longer has acrylic, that has grown. And then I'm just going to make sure that the edges are, you know, not full of acrylic. And I'm just going to go in and literally just tap it into place and then spread it out over the nail so it's seamless and I don't have to do that much drilling. And I'm just making sure that everything is flat, and you just take a little dollop, just a little bit, and you just bring it out once you make sure that it is into the cuticle area, or the area of nail that is grown. And before I did this, I put on my nail primer and dehydrator. Make sure you do this, but I forgot to film it, so sorry about that, guys. But it's also from Alessi, the primer and dehydrator. So once I finished, I'm going to go ahead and file the top of the nail with the nail file just to kind of make everything a little bit more smooth before I go ahead and use the e-file to quickly smooth everything out. And also this is going to help me achieve the desired shape that I want for the nail. The nail is already pretty much shaped. I'm just making sure, you know, that everything is going to be quite even, and any of the acrylic that got on the edges, the ends, or like the edges, the nails, on the sides of the fingers, there we go, is filed down properly so it doesn't look all wonky. So as you can see here, I'm just taking the file and I'm just flattening down the nail. So now I'm going to take the same metal drill bit that I've been using this whole time and go around the cuticle area, just to make sure that everything is nice and even flatten out the cuticle area so that way it blends seamlessly into the nail. And again, my file is around on 5,000 RPMs. Or spins per minute, whatever you want to call it, around 5,000. I never went past 5,000 for this. And I'm just smoothing down the nail as best I can so that way when you look at it from the side, it is completely smooth and flat. So that way it makes for perfect polish application. So this one was a little bit bumpy, so I'm just smoothing it out. And you're just going to keep going back and forth, back and forth. Make sure to remember that you do not want to keep the file in one spot or it'll make a dent into your nail and make uneven application of polish. And then you might have to fill it in with acrylic if the dent is too deep. So, of course, I did cut my pinky with my file, but the rest of my fingers I did not. So trial and error, practice, practice, practice. So I just keep going around the cuticle area of the nail, making sure everything is smoothed down, and just keep going around the nail to make sure that everything is filed properly. Make sure to always keep your e-file in your hand at an angle. You never want to, not use it at an angle on top of the nail. It makes for easier usage of the e-file. And this nail took the longest. I don't know why I decided to film the nail that took the longest. But here I'm moving on to the next one. And this one was pretty easy because I did a better application with the acrylic on this one. So I didn't have to file that much. But just make sure to always keep your file moving. Again, don't keep it in one place. And if you need to, because I know, it's kind of hard with the angle and you're doing it on yourself. So make sure, to try to get every angle that you need. And always keep checking, the side profile of the nail to make sure that it is flat for perfect polish application. If it's not completely flat, you can use gel polish to cover that up because gel polish kind of evens itself out and goes into the areas that are a little bit, bumpy or not have enough acrylic. But to make my life easier, I just like to go in because after I finished, I did not use gel polish for this because I could not find my Soak Off Gel Polish clear coat. So I ended up using a Sally Hansen quick dry or insta dry nail polish color. It was like a whole bunch of glitter. And I did use clear acrylic for this application only because I didn't have the pink acrylic. So I'm just finishing drilling on all the nails and making sure that everything is even. And once I finished, I filed them again, and then I went in with this nail polish Insta Dry Sally Hansen, and here's what it looked like. And this was the final look. I think it turned out great. Hope you guys like it, and I hope this helps you with your acrylic refill application, because since COVID, you know, we've all been stuck inside having to be our own nail techs. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up to see more videos like this one. You can also click the bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Have a great day.